What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On the last episode of our SEMA prep series, you saw us pick this truck up from Atlanta, Georgia, from Atlanta Custom Wraps. And right here, we're still working on the frame and suspension that we've been getting ready. And we're basically going to take that body, that motor, that transmission, everything off of the truck and sit it down onto this beautiful suspension and frame. And right now, we are 4 days out from the day we're supposed to leave to go to SEMA. So follow along with this series. We've got a couple more videos and see what all we get done before SEMA.
Like a Christmas tree. Wound down, baby.
Cat might have snorted some pre-workout shit. So they're over here holding our studio lights, all right? And I can get a real good final shot of the frame. Cap is struggling.
I ain't struggling shit. Listen, we're sighting aliens.
Damn, this thing looks
We're
good.
waiting on aliens to come. Take us to your leader. Have this thing ready to go as a roller. I just pulled the truck in, so I'm about to take the pink wheels off because we have to get them stripped, and then I'm going to be powder coating them the new color. I'll let you guys guess what that's going to be, and then basically we're going to put this on stock so we can roll it over. We can roll the frame out, roll that in, and then we're going to start taking the frame off, basically. Then we're going to end up rolling the frame back underneath it, setting it down, and that's going to be a little bit of a long process, but that's what we're getting ready to start.
Yeah, we ain't scared.
We ain't scared. We got right now 4 days until we leave. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Screw SEMA, we're going to the drag strip.
Hell yeah.
With them things. And exciting things happening. Cap making a little bit of a mess.
Messes and stuff.
Hey Cap, when do we leave?
What's today? Monday?
Monday.
Thursday, I believe. So,
Why is this not on that?
yes.
Okay, bye-bye. officially have 3 days. 1, 2, 3.
2.5.
2.5. 2.5 days until we get on the road to leave for SEMA. So I'm going to show you where we're at. We've got the motor out of the cab right here, and then that's the old frame. It's the one we're not using anymore. We've got the new frame sitting here, ready for the cab, the motor, drivetrain, everything to be set on. That is what we're getting ready to do. And then we've got the cab and a couple of different pieces here. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah.
I still got to pull the motor out of my 58 tomorrow.
There's still a lot more to be done than just this truck too. But
Yep.
that's where we're at right now. All right, they got the transfer case clock. Do one of y'all want to explain why we're doing this?
You gotta put the old clocking ring on the transfer case for the angle of the bedangle,
The new angle.
so that your front drive shaft is not as such a harsh angle.
Because
Hang on, listen, I know
we
y'all,
are going to SEMA with the front drive shaft.
a lot of y'all don't know what that is, but that's the thing that goes from the transfer case to the front end. It's a four-wheel drive.
Every one of these trucks out here have one, believe it or not.
I'm gonna take yours out and cut it in half.
Party foul.
I had it in the bucket earlier.
Got ready to go in.
This thing looks so good. I'm just picturing it all together now. So excited. I love how good the powder coat matches everything. Looks awesome. I'm glad I went with mostly green. My vision is coming to life. Alright, so how tall is this thing gonna be, Zach?
Center of the hub's about 14 right now. Center of the hub's going to be 22, so what's that, 8 inches? The bottom of the cab
Add 8
is gonna
inches to
be-
that?
Bottom of the door should be right there at that levy.
See if I can hike my leg up that high. Bottom of the door.
You'll be doing something, you guys.
Jumping on the tire. I am obsessed though. I love it so much. We're in the home stretch. Bed on, wheels redone. The wheels are gonna be the cherry on top.
This bitch gonna be bad.
If I could explain to you guys how many last minute deliveries we've had today, you would understand why SEMA's always a crunch time. So we got my wheels dismounted. About to throw them in the stripper and do the new color. You ready to strip these bad boys? This pink just looks so sick out in the daylight. I'm gonna miss it. Brian's shirt is how we feel about today. Because it's raining its ass off. We can hardly sandblast anything.
And the AC went out in here. So it is 97 degrees in here. High ass humidity because we're running 2 ovens. And here we go. Oh God, be careful with your hands. Goodbye, Pink. A little wheel soup going on here. It is now Tuesday night. We're still working on my truck over there, but across the way in Ethan's shop, we have Zach's 58. And what this thing looks like right now is gonna shock you.
It is in worse condition than it was whenever he first got it. It is more taken apart than...
Yeah, Ethan said it is more taken apart than when he very first got the truck. So are you ready for this? And here we are. And we leave in 2 days. No more motor. But it's not as bad as it looks because they just have to take all of this out to be able to fit the new QA1 suspension front end. All of those goodies. So basically, I mean, easier said than done, but you'll put this in and then drop the motor back in?
Yes.
Essentially.
If everything goes back to plan, the motor should be going back to the same position it was in.
Oh, so there's a chance that it couldn't fit in the same spot?
Yes, because it being the full-blown engine, it had to actually get mounted further forward to clear the cowl. So it doesn't go where a stock LS would go.
Well, that's kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I heard today that we had an extra day. We're not.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so.
Actually. So actually, just a couple hours ago, Zach let me know that we basically have a whole extra day because we were supposed to leave Thursday morning. I was going to call it about Thursday at noon. We were going to leave. But now, I guess we're leaving Friday morning. So since we have a whole extra day, why not add a whole extra project? But these custom cut JTXs are looking nice. So we had some on the rear for OS Fest, added those on the front. Yeah, you guys can see what these look like. So JTX just custom cut these and we picked them up this week. Or they brought them. I don't even know how they got here, to be honest. I don't remember.
So it should be like right about there.
Yeah, they look so good. And the JTX set is actually his front and rear set for burnouts. So that's pretty cool. So, as this thing sits now, in less than a week, well, in like 2 days it'll be on the trailer, and then in less than a week it will be doing burnouts at Hoonigan Barnyard in SEMA. Mark our words, if everything goes right. And here it is. Just in a couple pieces. What's up, y'all? So, what I just figured out is the extra phone that I've been filming with today, the speaker doesn't work anymore. So, I don't know what I told you guys on that phone. I think it was just that we were stripping my wheels. I was getting the last little like odds and ends pieces powder coated for my truck. Zach and JC were working on finishing that customer's Elevate truck, and Cap is working on the interior of my Jeep. So that's what's going on. Right now, I'm powder coating my wheels, but I'm a little bit nervous. I was nervous because we pretty much don't have time for anything to go wrong. And with powder coating, you can do everything right, everything just as you normally do, and sometimes you pull it out of the oven and any number of variables can just go wrong, which results in you having to throw it in the stripper and start completely over. But we don't have time for that. We really don't have time for that. So, anyways, this color that I'm doing, bring you guys over here. This color that I'm doing
I did a white base. The color I'm doing is like a true neon orange, but it is a, you wanna hold this while I finish saying this? Now Brian's holding the camera. So.
Oh, I also can't see where I'm pointing.
Oh, okay. So the color that I picked is like a true neon orange, but it's a candy color. So that is why I did the white base, because the white really makes, so candy is a translucent color, so it's really gonna make it pop. But what I'm extra nervous about now is that the white is not going to cover up the imperfections in the wheel from the stripper. So let me show you guys what I mean. We're adding a little bit of drama to today's episode, as we should, right?
So you mean not everything is perfect?
Yeah, not everything's perfect. I feel like I wasn't gonna film, like I wasn't gonna say anything, right? I wasn't gonna film it because it sucks that we didn't get to sandblast these. Like that's kind of shitty, but like it is what it is, you know what I mean? So it's a freaking monsoon outside right now, guys. So typically, if we're gonna do a solid tone wheel like this, we're gonna sandblast them to get the best adhesion, whatever. Or we would have them like repolished. No, we would typically just sandblast them. We would have them repolished, unless it's a candy color. But anyways, if that makes sense. The base is solid tone. So, in a perfect world, we would have sandblasted these, but it's a freaking monsoon outside, and we couldn't sandblast in the rain. So, we have, you know, these imperfections from the stripper. Maybe come to the front. Better. So, like, you guys can see these dark spots. All through here is really what I'm worried about, like in between the spokes. So, we don't have to get all up in there that close, okay? So this right here is what we're working with. I'm not worried about like adhesion and Herschen. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm just worried about all of that showing through the white, which will then show through the candy orange. So I'm gonna put those two in the oven. See what happens, I guess.
Pray to Jesus.
Pray to Jesus, the SEMA gods and baby, sweet baby Jesus, please help us. Hopefully we pull them out and they're fine, but yeah, I don't know. We're gonna pray, Brian.
Better call somebody.
Better call somebody. All right. I mean, visually, like here, they look covered pretty well, but just scared of what comes out after they're cured. Alright.
Are you scared? You're scared.
I'm a little scared. We're gonna take a gander, I guess. So I should pull them out with gloves.
Dun dun dun. Looks like it covered it pretty good.
Damn.
You're good.
Alright. I'm gonna put it back in there for a little bit then. I guess we're good. False alarm, everybody. Woo! Now hopefully the 2 coats of orange turn out good.
Eve!
Here,
You know what the problem is?
Spots.
There's a plug.
I hate it here.
I want to burn myself.
Oh yeah.
I may stick my hand in the stripper, but I'm not stupid enough to burn myself.
Alright, we're gonna let those sit in there for a little bit longer, partial cure at like 15 minutes or so. So, I guess I'm gonna go I guess I'm gonna spray the other 2 now, because I think we're good.
they end up looking as good as they do right now. I have this coat that's going in the oven for just about 15 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna put on another coat for full cure, and we'll see what they look like. And I know y'all are probably eyeing up these orange wheels back here. So this is one of our customers actually, that he has the Dolph wrapped lowered dually that's at our shop. It's also gonna be at SEMA. You can't really tell in the camera, but this is a different orange than what I'm doing. I'm sure you'll be able to tell when they're side by side, but this is more of, I would say, like a true pumpkin orange kind of thing, whereas mine's gonna be more like traffic cone orange.
Moment of truth. See what they look like. Holy bright. They look good. And I feel like they're gonna
Like, not be as dark once they cool off too.
Very nice.
very nice. I'm not mad at it. I guess we'll see what they look like when they cool off.